Conductors, it was a producer's album, producer's world.
There hasn't been any one thing that's been particularly influential. Maybe that's what's been missing in the 70s, is everyone's been looking for something that means something and has as much aesthetic impact or sociological impact as, say, you know, the music of the 60s did. I don't think it's a matter of keeping up to date. I think it's a matter of having an idea of your own as to what's going to be valid and what isn't. Technology has only played a part in our influence by enabling us to do certain things because of the technology that is there, but you have also the creative choice to shun a certain amount of the technology if it's going to enhance the aesthetics of what you're trying to do.
It's really the house. It was a very easy thing to get involved with for either commercial reasons, which was the obvious one. A lot of artists that had been totally devoid of any connection with that type of music, even vaguely.
Like who?
Well, I mean, Rod Stewart, for instance, made a point of doing a disco cut on his album, and he is definitely an old rock and roller at heart.
I wouldn't call it a disco. I hate that word. Let's call it dance music.
Right.
It's along that lines, but it's heavily disguised.
Did it worry you when some people said, not only critics, but bands said that you'd copped out by doing a disco number?
Nah, I was only jealous because they couldn't do the same.
Right.
True, 3 or 4 of the best records, you know, were made. The Stones did one of the best disco records of the year, and I think
Miss You.
Miss You, and I think our ones was good too.
Right.
But we got in before everybody else. That's what upsets them, you see. And they'll go home crying. But if they'd have thought of it, they'd have done it.
I don't see it as being unhealthy as a phenomena, the fact that you can go to a place and dance and identify and whatever, you know, I mean, and move, just the physical aspect of disco is a very healthy thing, you know. But when it translates so heavily into a purely musical form, you know, to where all you're hearing on a lot of stations is disco, because disco as a creative thing is you know, death.
A lot of people have criticised disco over the last, say, 2 years because it has become so big. Do you think it's been fair criticism overall?
No, I think that just like any new form of music, you have good and bad. And a lot of people are taking the time to bring out all of the bad and really try to use that as an example of disco. And that's very silly because you got Donna Summer, you have us, you have the Village People, and we've made some good records, we feel. And we're not ashamed of them. And it's just like rock or anything that's new. It's criticized at first, but they're starting to accept it now.